The topic that I was suggested to do a while ago was on relationships. I have taken a while to finally do it because I needed to get everybody's opinion on what a relationship is and how it should be dealt with. My personal opinion is that when it comes to a relationship, you need to know that it's two people. It takes two to tango. You need to like one person, the other needs to like you. That's how you guys became the relationship that you are now. Some people start out as friends and then they work their way up. Other people are just instant. I like you, get to know each other, then they start going out. But what you need to always know about a relationship is that it takes two, not one. If one person is carrying you on their shoulder, then they're carrying the relationship. And that is just ridiculous. That's not the point of a relationship. The point of a relationship is to care for one another, help one another, help one another, be there for one another. If you have a problem with one of those three things, then this relationship just isn't going to work. There's more to a relationship than that, but those are one of the three most important things that you will probably hear people say. I care about you, I'll be here for you, I'll help you. Honestly, if you say you're going to help somebody, do it. If you say you're going to be there for somebody, mean it. If you say you care for someone, mean it. Don't say it and regret it afterwards because now they need your help and you don't want to help them or you can't help them. There will be situations where someone is going to feel a certain type of way towards you and you might not feel the same. Now don't get me wrong, not all relations have to be, you guys are together, boyfriend and girlfriend, or husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. Whatever your situation is, whoever you like, whatever you like, I don't care. But a relationship can also be the relationship you have with your parents or your family. It has to be on good standards, because if it's on bad standards or if it's on a rocky side or something like that, it can be dangerous to you. It can be dangerous to them. When you're in a relationship with somebody, together, it takes work, it takes time, it takes energy, it takes work, and it sure as hell takes a lot of patience, respect, responsibility, and trust. Now, don't get me wrong, it's hard to trust people you might not know as well, but if you are willing to call someone your boyfriend or willing to call someone your girlfriend, you should have some type of trust. You should have some type of trust between each other. You should be able to trust them with certain things, trust her with certain things. You have to be able to communicate, communication is one of the most important things as well. Because I don't know where the hell people get it from that communication isn't shit. You're stupid. You're fucking retarded. That's it. You're just retarded. I will say that in a relationship, you need to have patience, you need to have endurance, and you need to have heart. Because if you're impatient, you might not want to wait for something. You might want it right then and there. And if they don't understand that, then honestly, that's your fault. Because you need to be able to explain yourself. You need to be able to get to know someone before you can actually go out with them or anything. As always, there's always going to be a problem in a relationship. That's where communication comes into place. Now, don't go off saying, oh, she's a bitch, oh, he's a bitch. Because, first of all, bitch is just, you don't call a girl a bitch. Like, that's like one of the worst words you can call a female. Period. Like, that is worse than anything, pretty much. That is one of the worst words you can call a female. A dude, on the other hand, is not going to affect him as much, but, you're not your partner, you can't call him that, because then it just messes up the entire point of you guys being together. What's the whole point of you being with him or with her if you're going to call them a bitch? You're going to say the lie. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. You're going to talk so much crap. What's the point? Honestly, there's no point in any of that. There really isn't. So you honestly have to be able to shut up and suck it up. You got to be able to talk with your partner, not your friend, not your sister, the person you go out with. If you feel some type of way, let them know it. You need to be able to have the heart and the mind to talk to them and let them know how you feel. Don't hold everything in, because one day it's just going to come out and it's going to mess up the entire relationship. In a relationship, the truth matters the most. Because if you're lying about something, to you it might be something small, but to them it might be something big. Like you saying that you went out, but then again you didn't, might make them feel some type of way. It sounds stupid, but honestly it does, because if you want to get them mad and you go out or they go out, sometimes that person might feel some type of way. Now, if it's like one of those stupid fake relationships, then what's the point? Honestly, cheating, for example, what's the point? Honestly, if you're gonna cheat on somebody, why go out with them in the first place? Are you going out with them so that you can be with the other person secretly because you don't want to have the other person as a title? Or is it going to be one of those, I just want to play with this person's emotions? Like, honestly, if you're in a relationship, don't play with each other. Be serious, be real, be helpful, be caring. Don't treat them like crap, because what's the point? There's no point in the relationship then. I will say that everybody has their own way of talking about a relationship, thinking of a relationship, and believing what a relationship is. A relationship, my opinion, a relationship is something that two people agreed to be a part of. They both feel something for each other, that they believe they want to be together, or they would like to be together, or they would love being together. Relationships start out as liking each other, adoring each other, loving each other, all these other words. It honestly doesn't matter how you call it, what you call it. It really doesn't. What matters is that you know what the other feels for you. You know what the other thinks of you. The other person in the relationship should like you for who you are, not what you wear, not what you look like, but who you are. Don't get me wrong. A pretty face and a pretty body is sometimes simply just a pretty face and a pretty body, because their personality can be shitty, can be horrible. So honestly, it's one thing for you to say I like you and not know them. You might like them because of their body, you might like them because of their face, because of their voice, because of their eyes. But do you like them for who they are? Because then where does everything fall into place? Why are you with her? She looks good. That's it? She's a cool person. Explain your reasoning. You have no reason. Why are you with him? Because he looks good. That's it? And he's a cool person. He's nice. He treats me right. Do you know him? Yeah. Alright. What do you know about him? What are you going to say? The basics? His name, his age, his birthday, what he likes, what he doesn't like. Everybody's going to know that. Honestly, everybody's going to know what he does and doesn't like, or what she does and doesn't like. Because those are the type of things you put out there. Those are the type of things you might talk with everybody with. But you're not going to talk with everybody about what's going on at home. You're not going to talk about everybody about your past, about your present, about what you want for your future. So you need to be very careful with relationships. Because relationships are serious. Like, they're not just a game. They're not Monopoly. They're not Trouble. They're not dominoes. They're not cards. They're honestly something you need to take into consideration and really think about. Like, you really, really need to think about who you're getting in a relationship, who you're getting into a relationship with, and what that relationship is based on. or who that relationship is going to be a part of, if that makes any sense, or if you understand what I'm trying to say. So you really need to be careful when it comes to relationships. And so far, that's what I have about relationships. Some people feel differently. Some people know more. Some people think more. Some people have more sides to it, more feelings towards it. But my opinion is plain and simple. A relationship is something serious that you need to take, like, it's something that you need to take seriously, and it's something that you need to really think about, and something you're not supposed to fool around with. That's my opinion about a relationship. Once again, I apologize for the late video. I was talking to a lot of people about different opinions, see what was the same, see what was different. But any comments, just add. Anything you want to say, just add them, and keep coming with the ideas, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and enjoy.